what do you know about Delta 9?
What's
Oh
that?
yeah,
The weed thing.
I've heard of it.
Derivative or whatever. It's legal,
It's
but
like not weed though.
well, it is. It is. But
Evidently.
it's like a. Oh, I can't.
We,
I don't know anything at all.
Just Google
Is that
it.
the diet
It's a, well, I
stuff?
got
We talked about it a couple
possible
years ago.
sponsor. Please hold.
Oh, all right. I think sometimes.
It's a type of THC.
You need a little more bingo on.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Get more bingo in my monitor.
Yeah, Delta 9 is one of the
Yeah. It's a
chemicals
cannibal.
in cannabis. I know that.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's diet smoke.
Yeah, what
The
the fuck
three
is
of them
this?
being,
Tell us.
Alex, Australian Alex is back. If you haven't noticed, and Derrick, I did 10 milligrams. He did 10 milligrams. Derrick,
Did you do anything else?
2.
I don't know how many.
Are they good? And you're
Did you do
feeling it?
anything?
I didn't notice anything.
And
Okay.
it's the
Well, yeah,
THC, I think.
I wouldn't know what you feel as like as someone who smokes pot
Yeah.
more than I drink.
Well, see, here's the thing: is like I don't hardly ever do gummies or edibles. Like last night I did. I make my own. I have like Rice Krispie treats, with, the butter and stuff in there. But I'll eat 100 milligrams and then just pass the fuck out. That's the only reason I eat edibles.
Like a bear. Like
Yeah.
getting shot.
Yes.
Well, we were high as fuck. I wanted to do a thing like because I get so fucking silly when I'm high. We were laughing so hard, and he was filming. This is a Dollar Tree. This is another thing we have to do.
Oh yeah. What is going
Cyanide.
on?
Yeah, this is the one that's recalled that I've been putting on my fucking oatmeal every fucking morning for over a year, almost a year.
And what's
From
up
Dollar
with it?
Tree.
Can we test?
Recall because it's
Lead.
fucking full of lead. So
Can we test it? I wonder if we
I
can
don't
get
know,
a
but
lead
we were-
test.
like, at the end of this, I want to just show us laughing because I'm on the website. I was spitballing a fake commercial for this, and it's got now with lead, and I'm reading the Wikipedia page of lead toxicity and how much it'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So every single fucking day since I get the high triglycerides, and I'm going to be on a good diet and eat oatmeal every day
And lead.
for my cholesterol.
Oh no.
I'll tell you what, it could be a blessing in disguise. The other day I watched a video of a whole family that lived in a house full of lead.
Yeah.
And it was the funniest fucking thing I've seen in a long
Were they
those,
they were
real
acting?
those
stupid?
people
Were they
were
real
funny,
dumb?
man.
Oh. They weren't dumb. Like
Well,
real
they
dumb.
were completely retarded,
Yeah.
but it was
Dumb,
funny.
you
as
got
fuck.
funny.
I mean,
Yeah, I think it like chips away at your.
yeah. I
Brain a
mean,
little bit.
they were
That's
almost
great.
we're almost nonverbal. But I mean, think about it. That's still easier than being verbal. Right? If you can
It
be
is.
funny without talking.
Yeah.
So at the end of this podcast, hey, didn't see you guys sitting out there. Yeah, throw up some of last night. Was it that funny or was it completely not funny?
Is it going to be a commercial?
I was fixated on. I found. I don't know how Pygmies came up, other than it was a great opening word for Wordle today.
Oh.
I was
Oh.
to sabotage myself.
I took 6.
But you do what?
I took a 6 on Wordle. Yeah, it was
Took
tough.
it- Oh.
I think I got a 4 after
Oh, yeah.
after missing completely on the first 2.
Oh,
Good job.
I think you know if you're you usually get it in 4 if you don't.
If you can see this,
What's he got? Uh-oh.
Brendan Walsh. I have a second Wordle group, but Brendan Walsh.
What? You cheat on us?
Fucking lost. He X'd out on 6. So I went, loser! And then later on,
He's-
Fuck
3
off.
hours later.
Sorry.
Still more?
Oh yeah, pygmy.
So, yeah, we'll do more of that later.
Oh,
Yeah, we got it.
All day long.
that's great.
So, what was I saying?
I remember that part. And then-
Oh, the fucking Pygmies. So I don't know what started this, but I started going down this fucking hole of Pygmies. Where, like,
hole of pygmies?
A rabbit hole of pygmies.
Like human pygmies.
And so there's one
goats.
tribe,
I thought
the
goats.
Tyrone, which
Oh.
in 1960 they found this tribe of.
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
only they're like a Mongoloid. They're like Tibetan kind of
Yeah.
that area.
Uh-huh.
Tibet,
Never
China.
seen people before. Like,
No, these
outside
are
people. Is that
these are
them?
little pygmy people.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were down to like in '97 was the last time this guy went, and there were only 12 of them left. And at first he had to like hike fucking 600 miles into fucking the remote parts of Burma meets China meets, and the one tribe at first wouldn't cop to the fact that there were any of them because they used to keep them as slaves.
Oh no.
And snacks.
Yeah. Good chance. Good chance. Yeah.
So finally, when they knew these guys aren't here to punish them for having pygmy slaves, they go, "Oh, okay, come here. Here's the 12. There's only 12 of them left." And they said they weren't breeding anymore because all their babies come out so fucked up
Oh no.
that it was a self-extinction of a tribe. And you go, okay, last I've heard of this is 2013, and I can't find anything else. Like a tribe that decided, listen, we're too inbred
Oh.
that we just keep having babies with
So we
small
don't want-
heads and,
yeah, and
they're
we're
too
done.
much pain. So they decided, like, hey, we gotta stop.
Yeah.
We can fuck outside the tribe, but who?
Yeah.
Maybe like the
You know, like all
UN
the
or
women, it's like
something.
fucking
Like
Bisbee.
Param.
Right.
Maybe
It
like
sounds like
maybe-
Bisbee.
Maybe some group
No,
could
it's-
truck in some midget chicks or something to them, you know, and help. I mean, they do it for pandas and different. They try to sustain the species.
Oh my God, that's what I'm saying.
You know, they
This
wanna-
story falls off the fucking map. A tribe is like you can't have a fucking a blue assed fucking woodpecker without like people protesting and no,
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
cut down that tree because of this fucking
Save it.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
got to
they're just
protect
gonna let
it.
this
We've
one
gotta
go.
sa-
Nah, just let it go.
Perfect.
Oh, get those little people in there.
Yeah.
So it's been 11 years since anyone's even mentioned these people that were going out of business.
Going out of business. We're
Everything must
closing
go.
up shop. Everything must go.
Half off sale.
If you're gonna do some due diligence or run over there to Burma and take a 600-mile detour, it's the Tyrone, Taron people.
Didn't we watch something about a remote?
Not the Tyrone
Yeah.
people. That's,
That's the
completely different.
Senegalese.
Oh, it was in.
It's a
Yeah, it was on a
different turn
YouTube
off the
thing, and they
freeway.
were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guy like doing the map or something. Yeah, like
Yeah.
he was
the
doing
guys that-
Google Maps.
Yeah, on Google Maps, and then he went to
He
the
found some
place
secret
like on
place.
Madagascar. No, was it Madagascar?
I
No.
think it might have been on Madagascar.
Yeah, and it was like in the middle, and they
Yeah.
had to drive, and then yeah.
Yeah, it was
found
like
these
super
isolated
remote
people.
community,
Yeah.
and they were just like
Mhm.
super suspicious
It was
of
like
everybody.
a cult, though.
It's a little bit like a cult.
Different, but not.
There's the Senegalese, the lost tribe of. That's where the Christian kid that tried to. I'm gonna
Oh
go-
yeah,
convert
yeah.
him.
And they ate
bring
him.
the word of Jesus over.
That's right.
Yeah.
What myself?
In the name of God, and then
Yeah,
whoopsie.
and the arrows.
Filled them full of arrows.
Aw. I think they did eat him.
They were God's arrows.
Right? Yeah. He tasted
Well,
extra.
no one stopped by to say, "Hey, you get a body or anything?" You know, family, you know how they get weird about they want the
Yeah.
body.
I would do that
Yeah.
mission though. That would be my.
Where's the body?
Ah!
Oh, sorry. No.
Fat jail.
What part don't you eat? Is there a pile? There's got to be a part you don't eat.
Open casket of just knuckles.
Just a pile of dicks and knuckles.
Oh
We
god.
don't eat the dicks or knuckles. That's
We make
gross.
hot dogs
That'd
out
be weird.
of
Yeah.
it. Just hot dogs.
Oh no.
God, that's right. That guy, that stupid kid. Yeah, and there is like a video of him that your canoe motion, like
Yeah.
he did that. He really like rode to the place. Like that's how
We
bad he
rode
wanted
within
to go.
fucking arrow
Yeah,
distance.
he really wanted to go.
We went to Costa Rica once and went to a bullfight. I happened to have found in a thrift store, a vintage shop, a
You wore it.
Toreador.
Toreador.
You wore that on a special with the
No, that was a pilot's.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
sharp look.
But anyway, yeah, they
different.
booed me. It was a cultural appropriation before that was a thing. They know what that is.
Yeah.
What about them hats that kind of look like Mickey Mouse ears? Can you get them?
I
Oh
know.
yeah,
That'd
they
be a
do.
nice
They're
look,
so
yeah.
cute.
Yeah. That'd be
But I really thought that because we were doing drugs, and we went and we got to where they let people run around in the ring. It's kind of a bullfights meets the running of the bulls, where the general public can get in the
Jackass.
fucking ring while they're
Wow.
fucking with the bulls, and so we have to. And then I was tripping, so I really thought I could communicate with this bull I was making eye contact with, and. Fortunately or not, someone talked me out of it. Like I was gonna go and fucking rub his head. People were booing me because I'm wearing a fucking stupid bullfighter jacket.
Oh my god.
But I still to this day think I could have petted that fucking. Because if you could do that, it's when you're tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime,
so you're like
anytime.
a tourist, right?
I'm saying to come back around.
You seem
I
so
wonder if that
tense.
guy was tripping balls when he thought he should bring Jesus to the fucking
Ed
untouched
something.
tribe of the Senegalese. And it was a Mormon god too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it
LDS
was.
or,
Yeah, something.
Or maybe Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness, something.
Wow.
It was a hard god.
Yeah.
That's a hard
to
guy.
swallow.
Ah.
G with a hard G.
Pussy
It's a
guy.
hard G. Yeah. God of the capital.
Even the pygmies are like, that kind of sounds like bullshit, dude. I don't, you believe that?
The plates?
Come
That's so
on.
weird.
The pygmies, when they describe the pygmies, it sounds like the most racist shit. It's like beyond racism. It's humanism, like where they refer to him as like hunter gatherer, like
Yeah,
a live
like
person
they're-
that he met.
Yeah.
Like you can't hunter gatherer is like that's
Like they're Neanderthal.
Yeah.
Or they're
Yeah.
a species of
like
monkey. or
get-go
something.
fucking
Yeah.
caveman.
Well, I mean, they are kind of, right?
Geico came.
Aren't they?
Yeah, but it just sounded like we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just,
I mean, they're people.
Technically.
Are we sure?
Yeah, they're
How
people.
come they're so little?
They're so little.
on the Wikipedia page it says pygmies has been declared a slur,
Yeah.
but there's been no word to replace it.
There's no word.
Well, how often do pygmies come up in conversation?
Not often.
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to
no.
say
Sorry, Gary, you were about to say something.
Oh no, it was traje de luces. That's what the bullfighter things are called. The suit of lights.
The suit?
Yeah, but
The
I don't.
sequins on it?
Yeah, but I don't know if like the jacket has its own name, but maybe it's the jacket of lights.
Ah.
But anyway.
It was,
You don't still have it, do you? I'd love to
What?
see it.
no.
Oh, that's so
was so
cute.
long.
We haven't even been to Costa Rica in probably, I don't know.
No.
We did go once
The last time I
in
remember,
2019.
Joby was
Who
with
got
us and
robbed?
we were in a treehouse.
Didn't you get robbed one time or
Remember when we were in
something?
treehouse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one time we got robbed.
But do you remember the
Yeah,
treehouse?
the treehouse. Yeah, that was when there was a big tension with Becker and just
Mm-hmm.
So the people who say I hate drama, you go, well, that's where all your stories come from.
Conflict.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sometimes
that was-
it's fun.
Yeah, I think we need more drama around here.
I do notice as I isolate more and more, I just have less and less to talk about.
Yeah. Me too. Us too. We find that like, man, why don't we get into trouble?
I just keep cutting off more
Yeah.
avenues of social. You guys are it now.
Yeah, that's it's a conscious decision on some level. Where, like today, I was in the past few days thinking like, yeah, I know I could change my mind to just think like I used to think if I was, 40. I was still fucking creating fucking conflict without getting like all right, we don't want to get sued. There's a
Right.
boundary there. Okay, let's corral fucking crazy into a somewhat organized place,
Right.
and that all starts with flying Andy down. We're bringing him to Doc Sinnott's we're vacationing with the Sinnets
In Mexico.
Oh,
in
fun.
Sedona.
Oh, I talked to Jenny.
No, you keep thinking it's Mexico.
It's
I-
Sonora.
Former
lingo.
Mexico.
Sedona sounds like Mexico.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's
it's
Australia.
Sonora.
It's
near
Sedona.
Flagstaff. It's,
Sedona in Australia?
it's Mexico.
I mean, are you from Australia?
yeah.
Let me know if you asked me to be nice or if you need me to help corral Andy, because I
No.
can go help.
You're very
No,
good
I-
at it. You're an Andy whisperer.
I always get bunked up with Andy
Yeah.
because he's, you know, we
Hey,
don't
guys.
get along great.
Needs
Yeah,
him.
no, they said they have a room for 8. Bring all your friends.
Can I go?
So they were gonna move one of the twin beds to make a queen bed, a king size bed. I'm like, don't do that. I got people that take 2 twins.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Us?
When is
Like,
it?
oh no. Bunk
Second.
beds.
Oh. Yeah.
one of my sisters has like a cult in Sedona. Like that'd be a
Oh,
good
yeah.
interview. Like she could put you in touch with the
His sister
the spirit realm.
does
Yeah.
have
I
a
wanna
cult.
go! I wanna
She's head of a
go!
cult. Really.
Every other person in Sedona
Okay.
is ahead of a
Hang on,
cult.
hang on. So because that's. Senate was like, "Hey, no, you can do it. Come on up here. You can work from here." I'm like, "Well, I go, if we can figure out something to justify it." Oh, your sister's the head of a cult?
Yeah.
This will work.
I'll get the I'll get more of the details. So it doesn't look like
know
we're
what?
making fun of her, but you know.
Well,
Yeah, but you
here's
know
the
what?
thing: is Andy is very likely to join a cult, so
She's
she is kind of a
susceptible.
lead,
I was
really.
gonna say
If you give
they're
her a
never
lead,
gonna come back.
I mean,
They're gonna find out about all those positive vibes.
Andy's
and
looking
it's
for a
over.
way out. I think he might join that cult.
Yeah,
to
no,
go
he
to
will for
Sedona.
sure. He's vulnerable.
He
He
is
will find
very.
it for sure. He needs a group with love and light and
Some structure.
tells him what to wear every
Yeah.
day. He needs that.
He's
Yeah.
gonna end up with Jehovah's Witness if we don't get him into some other cult.
Yeah. As long as this cult gets him
Andy
first.
shows up at your door. Say, "Have you heard the good news?"
He's bent over looking at the ground.
Yeah, Jesus, evidently, Jesus was, we just, I get a free vacation at Disneyland if you sign up for Jehovah's Witness.
Can I use your bathroom? I need to look through your medicine cabinet. I mean, pee. I need to pee.
He does. He's going to join the Jehovah's Witnesses just to get into people's houses.
Yes.
Without
Andy's too old to
causing
crawl through
suspicion.
dog doors now.
Yeah, they don't, I've knocked on their door like 5 times this week and they don't answer their door, so I know there's no one living there or they're not home during
You
the day.
just, what a great way to case houses. You just hold the Bible.
It's like paper moon.
I was cleaning out my garage yesterday, and all the dogs in the neighborhood started barking, and I was like, "What the fuck? Somebody's coming around!" Because we have a dead end. I live on a dead end,
Yeah.
so I come out of the garage and I walk over, and the neighbor who always yells at people to slow down. She's a bitchy old lady, but I love her because I'm not gonna yell at people to slow down. But there's a guy messing over with her fence, and so I heard her, "Can I help you?" And I was like, "Oh shit, let me go fucking see if I can help this old lady out with weirdo in the fucking neighborhood." So I kind of went where they couldn't see me, but I could hear them, and the guy was like, "I'll come over to personally invite you to our Bible study. You read the Bible, don't you?" And then I was like, "Oh, fuck." So I go back into the garage, and then I just hid and watched the security cameras so that I can just rehearsing all the fucked up shit I would say if this guy comes over. Because I got no trespassing signs all over my fucking property, obviously.
Does that make a difference?
In Arizona?
The signs?
Yeah, you can shoot people if it's marked.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to have a sign though?
You have to get a
Yeah.
gun first.
Yeah,
I have one in
Yeah.
Spanish.
I do too.
But
Spanish
no,
and-
it's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
it's the
Bible.
I have one that-
circle with the line through it, but it shows a priest and a nun like figure, and then it's like no with the
There's
line
a
through.
Bible with a
Like, don't
cross.
bring
No
religious
religious
shit,
solicitation.
yeah.
I have one that says, "If you come through this door, you will be shot," and then it says it in Spanish underneath.
You should put it.
Effective.
You should put it in like one of those languages that has
My-
different symbols.
My uncle gave me that one years and years ago. It's in my toolbox actually because I thought it
Anyone
was
need
funny.
a cocktail?
We're all good, I think. Did you notice this at the end of
Can you
Black
bring a
Knob?
cup of ice?
Watch for
Thank you, sir.
pedestrianas.
I'll get
Is that
an
in
ice box.
I don't even think that's Spanish. I think
I've
that's
never
just a
seen that.
misspelling. I think that's just bad spelling. I think.
Yeah.
Watch for
That's it.
pedestrinas.
Pedestrinas.
Yeah, I'm gonna look
At
at
the
it.
end of Black Lawn.
That sounds like maybe is that like hookers?
Maybe.
Look at Look at that. It really says that.
It's just a
I think they just messed
dyslexic-
it up,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
a dyslexic sign maker.
Dyslexic sign maker. They gotta hire him.
Wow.
EOE. Shit.
Oh.
Pedestri. Oh, they just switched the A and the N.
They
Yeah.
had one job.
Can you send that to me? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Do you have you heard from your friends? Everything's good.
Not yet. Not yet. Let me see. When are they getting here?
Derrick, I'm high. This is good weed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I did that in Sonoyta. And then this dude, John, Saskatchewan, listens to both podcasts. Sent me this jar.
Oh.
Sent me a remote control, an RC truck.
What? Is it neat?
I've been having fun with it all day. I mount my GoPro to it. 'Cause I
Wow.
posted a thing saying I was going to I wanted to get one so that I could follow my chickens around
Oh,
in
there
the
you go.
yard on the Twitch stream.
Take it there on that trail. Me and Honey walked up that trail. It's rocky as hell, but
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be fun.
Did you go all the way to the top?
Yeah, we made it all the way to the antenna. Yeah.
There's like a little building up there, and
Yeah, I haven't done that since quarantine.
Oh wow.
I want to do
It's
it.
treacherous.
I got a
It's
goal.
hard.
I was telling these guys, it's on my Instagram. I put a clip video of me rolling the little truck with the guy that listens to the both podcasts, yours and Andy sent me a RC truck because I had posted. I was thinking about getting one to attach my GoPro to it and follow my chickens around for my Twitch stream.
Oh, nice.
But I was
that's
just
great.
joking, but he fucking was like, "I want to see that
Yeah.
here," and he sent me a truck. So it got here yesterday. So I got the
Oh.
GoPro mounted to it, and I'm trying. I got to figure out how to drive it, but I keep wrecking it.
Preston has one. I'll have him bring it. We could have races and stuff.
But you get such good footage.
I was gonna.
It's like a drone, but that drives down the road.
Yeah.
It's like a lazy drone.
Lazy drone.
Would you watch this? I wanted to put my camera on top of a Roomba and let it go at Sierra Vista Mall.
I don't think
we don't want
I'm
any
afraid
people. We don't
someone-
have one.
you would just film nothing.
Yeah,
though. That's
exactly.
the problem.
The tumbleweed.
Yeah,
That's the
that'd be
I
like
would
my
watch
Twitch
that.
stream. It would be boring.
I would watch that
Well,
just
just
going, there's
somebody-
going to be someone eventually that notices this thing. I was more afraid that someone, Sierra Vista, very fucking Trumpian, that someone would think it's a fucking bomb
Oh, yeah.
and they would
Well,
like,
yeah,
close
well-
down the mall.
But it's not. So there's no crime committed.
Yeah, the other thing would be we'd have to make it real tall because if it went under someone's fucking skirt.
There's another. See, you got to think about this stuff when you got something to lose.
Well, then let's use my truck with the goddamn
go.
camera on
Yeah.
it. People get right out of my chickens get right out of the way of it. I'm working on building a trailer that dispenses chicken feed.
Oh,
so that I
nice.
can
From the truck? You mean?
Yeah,
So
from the
they'll
truck,
follow it?
so that they'll follow it, and I can Twitch stream the chickens from the
I
RC
got
truck.
Roombas, my sister's. You can drive it like your remote control
What?
car, so you can make sure it doesn't go
Chad.
in.
Oh yeah, the new Roombas. They go. It's like buying a new car.
Really?
High-end ones.
Got that.
You don't have to
so
worry
And
about
take it
being
all
tall
because-
or anything because you can steer it.
I only need a couple.
Oh,
of
a
minutes.
Roomba, you can steer those now.
Yeah, my sister's does automatically, or you can take it over.
hand.
All right,
Oh,
Derrick,
that's cool.
you don't have a microphone down there. Thanks for guiding us somewhere.
Who needs ice?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm good. Yeah, they do fucking crazy stuff. I just have like a basic old one,
Yeah,
and
me
I'm
too.
such a control freak that I have to supervise my Roomba.
Yeah, I know, me too. I'm like
I know it's
watching
gonna
it. Are
get
you
on the-
okay?
Like the bottom of the bar stools, it gets stuck on because it's trying to, and then I have to be there to kick it. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
What's its
Bad.
name? What's your Roomba's
This way.
name, Sam?
Honey.
Did you
Well, I
name
got
it?
two of them now, and I
She
ran
named it
I
after
ran
you.
them together for the first
Oh
time.
wow,
And
room
they
fight,
fucking,
room fight.
it was. I finally found where they were about
Battle
to,
boss.
and my old one fucking chicken first.
You have an alpha Roomba?
Yep.
Ours is done. I feel like a dick father. Like, young man, you are not done. Like, it just like goes back to its base. Like, look at this piss poor job. Get back in.
Get back out there. I know it'll go returning back to base, and I'm gonna pick it up and like go, nope, honey, not today.
Do you ever
got more
sweep
to
shit
shit.
in front of
Yes.
it?
Yes.
It defeats its purpose.
You gotta bust it around a little bit.
That's what I've become. We have Roomba fucking conversations.
Yeah.
At Dollar Tree, I not only am I on Nextdoor and active.
Yes. Next door and active.
Yeah,
That's right.
I also belong to a Dollar Tree group
No.
where I commit with women of a certain
Oh my
elderly
god.
age about
Wow.
deal. And I had actually on Nextdoor, you can find where I go. We should like go to like put a red dot on everything at Safeway as a
You could get
code
cheaper.
of
Yeah.
you can get this.
Yeah.
And I said, these were two things I said.
Oh, man.
Almond milk, as you guys
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Thank
is
you.
$1.25 there compared to $4.49 is the cheapest at Safeway. And I go,
Right.
cinnamon, the cheapest one you can get at Safeway is $4.99, $1.25.
You don't mind a little lead, do you?
And then
Oh.
a week later, the fucking recall.
Oh, you killed old ladies. Is your next book gonna be about how you slowly turned into the person your mother would have been?
Carrying her torch. for
That your
her,
mother would have been. Oh, Bonnie.
The person my mother never had the chance.
Yeah, fulfilling her legacy. He's got stranger cats. He's stolen cats from the neighbor.
That's the neighbor's cat.
Just drops
That
by.
cat is Jim Bob when he goes to the neighbor's house, but I haven't seen him go in several weeks.
That was a good thing.
I think the neighbors
You
brought
wooed him.
yeah, the neighbors brought some fucking broke ass Purina to a fucking Sheba fight.
We went the other way thanks to Dollar Tree because we'd get like those like chub packs of the fancy dog food that's
Yeah.
refrigerated,
Yeah.
more expensive than hamburger. But then we've like a pack of the dollar store hot dogs cost $1.25.
Right.
She fucking loves it. She
She
cannot wait
loves
for
it.
to have her hot dog every day.
Yeah.
And it's great. So yeah, we're saving a bundle. Thanks, Dollar Tree.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks,
That's
Dollar
true.
Tree.
Yeah.
You know what? If I have to take a little bit of lead
Yeah, exactly.
to get a few dollars off my almond milk, so be it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I wasn't using all these brains
So
to begin with.
You only use 10%, they say. So that was,
Oh, well.
it's just the rest is for storage.
Big deal. Oh my god. Yeah, she really loves the hot. That is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, she gets like nervous. Yeah,
She's
she doesn't get
psycho.
it.
You should turn your back to the cameras to.
I don't want to chew.
Shame eating.
I don't want to chew, and I don't want anybody to see I'm
Yeah,
fat and
fine.
judge me.
Oh, you look great.
Well, most of the time I'm going to chew on
You are
camera.
such a fashion police.
Alex is looking
Yeah.
at me funny, like, don't you fucking chew on the
Like somehow, your outfits
What
are
you
always...
crunching?
What
you
you
look
crunching?
like you
What you
slimmed
crunching?
down from the
Yeah,
last
get it
time
real
I
close
saw
to her
you.
mouth.
Seriously, for sure.
We
Let's
need
try
a-
it.
Slim down that.
Uh,
You slim- I quit.
There's keto again.
I quit taking that medicine that
Which
we
one?
were both on. I forget the name of it now.
Oh, the tier. Yeah, no, I know which one.
Yeah, the anti-seizure.
What you
one.
crunching?
I didn't.
I
laugh
think
today.
it fatted me up even more than normal because I've been going to the gym and everything, and I just keep
Yeah, you
fatting
look.
up.
You look actually kind of.
Well, I've lost 10 pounds since I quit
Bullish.
taking that fucking medicine. I was up to 280
Really?
something after that medicine, and then my doctor, the last doctor appointment I had was in August of last year because the next appointment a couple months later she ghosted me, and then I contacted the VA every month since then, and they can't do. So finally, I was like, "Fuck you!" Then I'm not. I was
Right.
hoping they'd give me some speed.
Yeah.
To counteract
Oh,
my
yeah.
thing. So I have another appointment with him where I can bitch at him and I'll work that angle.
Yeah.
But
You're,
I had to go off my meds because you guys wouldn't fucking schedule another appointment for a year almost. And then I got fat as fuck. Now I'm trimming back down because I quit taking the medicine. I'm homicidal, suicidal, but
Yeah.
I'm not
You're
as
weird.
fat. You know?
I'm gonna go out looking good.
I want to live longer to kill more people.
This guy, speaking of kill more people, is Joshua Day. Hey, if you guys are in the mood to write to a, I don't know, he didn't spell out why he's in jail and wants correspondence from anyone, really. He's a big fan. I mean, he memorized my address from us giving 212 Van Dyke Street, Bisbee, Arizona, 85603. Joshua Day is in jail for long enough that he wants, hey, please talk to me. Let me give it to you off the top. Joshua Day, inmate number 144446. That's 4 4s. 144446. Care of Mail Processing Center.
1446.
Zoom.
Said it
He said
Zoom.
Zoom Penitentiary.
P.O. Box 9175, Seminole, Florida 33775. That's inmate correspondence. You have to. Anyway, he mentions you. He's a big fan. He mentions
that's
Kristin
sweet.
Levine, Andy.
It's not my
et cetera.
first fan letter from
prison.
from a prisoner.
Do
by
tell.
the way.
Do
Oh,
tell.
But
no,
he,
I've
here,
had
what's,
quite a many.
the
Yeah.
problem with this fucking Levine is
Mm-hmm.
he mentions that I was born from shit because my mother was a schizophrenic alcoholic and my dad, or a sperm donor, because he was never involved in my life,
Whoa.
was also a serial killer / spree murderer.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Depending on who you ask, because true crime people
Yeah,
are cut
yeah.
to you about the details.
Yeah.
So, and then he mentions another time that like his dad has been the subject of podcasts. He's killed 8 people, and he's been the subject of podcasts. But the guy says I can't listen to him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, tell me who the fuck your dad is.
Yeah,
There's
now
no
we
way
gotta
I'm gonna
know.
write a letter. Like I get the carpal tunnel making a grocery list. I'm not gonna fucking sit down and pen you a fucking song.
Well, can we Google it?
I'm trying.
There you
I'm
go.
already
Joshua
on
we
it.
know his
Day.
name.
But that's the thing. I don't know that it's. I didn't try Googling it because the way he talked about his mother, like he was like, he's probably not named after his
Right.
dad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Man.
but if you can find out from Joshua Day, just rewind to where I gave you the whole address at the
Think
inmate
about that.
processing center.
I might want to talk to him. I've watched all the fucking true crime shit.
Right.
That's
So have I.
I'm
All
on my
right.
second go round
I'm
of
sure
forensic
we've
files
seen his
for
dad.
fucking-
Hey, you
That's
won the
right.
magic envelope.
I won't ever write. I won't. I'm supposed to be writing other stuff, and I still haven't.
Think about the people on the loose in Florida. Imagine the ones they caught. You know, they locked them up. That has got to be probably fun. They're probably
Probably
pretty
fun.
Oh
fun.
no, he's not in Florida. That's one of the things. This is the inmate processing center. The whole fucking prison industrial complex
Oh,
is so
shit.
fucked. He's in Michigan.
Oh, fun.
He's outside of Lansing, Michigan. Hey,
Hey,
Michigan.
what's up?
There you go. I don't fucking know anyone in Seminole, Florida. So fuck those fans. I got a lot of Michigan-based people.
Is it O Day or just Day?
Just Day?
Just Day.
Joshua Day. He's in
Alright.
jail for shoplifting.
Really?
He said because he
Like a
like couldn't
third
get
strike or
disability
something,
because
or-
his ex-wife made too much money, so he was shoplifting to pay his way. And I'm not that a bad guy. I'm not proud of what I did. And
God damn.
then
I'd
he's
like
like,
to
but
see. Now I want to know his method of shoplifting. Maybe I should write this guy.
well, then later on he's like, I got
Shoplifting's a
crazy
funny
stories.
crime.
Ask me about the time I was smuggling fucking drugs into Japan and spending weeks in dive hotels with hookers and terrible blow and
He seems innocent to me.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems like
it's-
what a big deal.
This is a
Like,
stupid
oh,
crime.
He's 48. It's just he's going through that phase.
yeah, he's just a kid.
Wait,
It's
wait,
a rough
He'll
phase.
grow out
Wait,
of
I'm
it.
It's
48.
just a phase, yeah.
You'll grow out of it too.
I've been the same for a while. I don't think I'm gonna change.
Yeah.
I don't think I have it in me to change.
Yeah, I thought the same.
I got the apathy.
Oh, that's nice. That's what keeps you from killing anybody.
Yeah,
Is the you don't have the drive.
fucking
you know?
golden
I-
apathy.
This
You have to get out
this
and
is
do
my
it.
this is my my yard time. See, I stay in prison, of
Yeah.
my own making, and I stay there nonstop all the time. I don't have any out, but then Sam's like, hey, come over and do some yard.
Some yard time.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
man.
it's great.
It is. It's a perfect weather. It's 68 degrees today, which we did reverse train Alex that how I learned it is you double it and add 30 for Celsius to
yeah.
Fahrenheit, so it works backwards.
Right.
Gotta
Deduct
get
30
used
and then
to
cut it in half. So 68 is 38, half of that is 19. So it's about 19 degrees.
Celsius.
Yeah.
Can't you just look at your phone and just switch it to the.
No, he
Yeah.
can't. No, he can't.
You just
Can't?
hit the
Just
button
today,
and settings.
see that light up there?
Yeah.
Well, one of the screws that he had it up there was he was moving it, and the screw wasn't big enough, so that whatever the thing that it's attached to fell down and would have smashed that table, but his phone was in the way, and it smashed his phone instead. So
Died a hero. Like,
Whoa.
oh, man.
yeah, this
Rescue.
podcast.
Secret Service.
Hey, yeah, chuck some money at the donation button. Do we even have a donation button?
Find out.
Yeah, this is like a $1,100 podcast.
Never
So-
had to find that expensive.
Shush.
Ixnay.
Cut that out.
Yeah. Don't tell him.
Oh,
Come
this
on.
is I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's
Almost smashed the
Right.
Big Lots table.
Yeah, these have been fucking around
They're champs.
forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this
I'm a little disappointed all the times that we were here. Like this, when I was younger, I had a coffee table, and it had 4 of these in it like this. They were smaller, and at one point I had a party, and everybody had pulled one out. One guy was sorting a whole bunch of weed on one. One guy was lining up a whole bunch of lines of probably methamphetamine.
I was just gonna say. I was
Yeah.
wondering if you were
Not
gonna
even
go with the
cocaine.
coke or the
No,
truth.
no, I'll tell the truth. Yeah. Methamphetamine was definitely more common than coke,
Oh, that's funny.
and
Yeah.
that was before we knew that you should smoke it so that you could take a nap if you wanted to.
Right. Gets out of your
we
system
would we would snort
never
it and then just
that.
and then stay up for
Yeah.
fucking
That.
70 hours.
Yeah, I did that. I never did do the smoking or napping. I was already like that was.
Smoke
Very
if you
brief.
if you smoke it, it still works, but you can make yourself eat a sandwich and fall asleep
Yep.
at some point.
I know. Novel. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know?
People judge
yep.
it. I just call it dirty Adderall.
Dirty.
Bunch of fucking judgy bastards.
I-
It's a good thing I don't know a meth dealer. I'd be microdosing that shit. I'd be a way better person.
Microdosing meth. I have known a couple
Well, yeah, you
people.
only you take a couple hits in
Yeah.
the morning, get all your chores done and
Uh-huh.
fucking projects, and then
Yeah.
by the time the afternoon hits, you're like, I think I'm fucking ready for a
Yeah.
fucking some
I'm feeling
raviolis.
It's
peckish.
weird. I always. You don't give all the drugs. Hey, you know what? You can drink normally. You
Yeah.
can drink socially.
You don't have to do
And
it
that's
all the
not
time.
a question. But if you do meth, you definitely get addicted. That's like saying if you drink a beer, you definitely.
Not
I
true.
think that's why they don't give me the Adderall, because I've told my
Oh,
therapist
get a new one and don't ever
I
say
tell him, I said, the best version of myself that I've ever seen is on methamphetamine.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do no wrong. Then I'll take showers and brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't go from one room to the other without looking around to see if there's trash that needs to be taken.
Yeah.
And I'm like the most efficient.
Organize your day.
Top. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
I
right.
am a great human
Oh,
being
that's cool.
on methamphetamine, but
Yes.
or Adderall, either
Or
way,
Adderall.
or
Yeah.
Adderall. It's
Mhm.
just I don't discriminate. One's dirty and one's clean.
You know,
I have this job now, yeah, where
I'll text you where you can get it.
I need,
Yeah.
I'll text you. Yeah.
Ooh,
Done and done.
I feel like my life might be changing.
But I'm not going to say on this stupid podcast because you guys are all
that's
nosy.
Bunch of
different.
So I can't,
That's,
you're all narcs.
that's a different level of Patreon.
Yeah, if you're going to find out where I get
Yeah.
it. Where my Dr. Feelgood is.
That kind of information costs money.
A lot of money. Yes, it does. Thank you for that.
Value, man. You gotta know where your value is. Oh, I love hanging out with you guys.
Oh,
Cheers. Turn it around, honey. You done? Oh.
If I had to have no friends in the world except you guys, that's the way I'd like it to be, which is the way it is.
Yeah, that's me too. Pretty much, yeah.
yeah, that's like, why would you live in a city?
Yeah,
We got
Who
everything,
cares?
we got everything right here.
And Amazon.
And Amazon.
Amazon for stuff you don't have.
Yep.
That's always good.
Anything you wanted to say in closing, Derrick?
Derrick, you want to wrap this up for us, please?
I saw a car pull up to my neighbor's house today, and they had somebody got out with 2 plastic bags of food and walked up to the house and delivered. I think they might have been like a DoorDash or something, but then I was leaving and he was driving off, it looked like his mother was in the passenger seat, so I actually have no idea what the fuck that was.
Was it a truck?
No, it was a car.
Okay, because
Black Mustang, for sure.
oh shit, 'cause Tony. Oh, this might be UPS for us. Stop! Wait a minute, UPS man. Wait, UPS man. That would be a great close to the
come on, no
podcast.
whammies. Oh, shit.
Oh, that
She
was
waved.
the
that was
wave.
the UPS chick. That's
Yeah.
why you sang
Yeah.
the wrong chant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to plug anything?
No, not yet. No.
Not yet, but
No,
just
no,
you
no.
wait.
Just
I don't do Twitch very much anymore, but I am gonna maybe hook the GoPro up to the new remote control. Follow chickens around,
Ah, I love that.
or I might just take walks and make it go ahead of me.
you're gonna end there, or I might just take walks. I might not
like
twitch
that.
at all. I might just take walks.
Fish Come Hard is still a thing if anybody needs it.
Oh yeah, we do. We still have Fish Come Hard. We've been making a little bit of side hustle income on
And
our website.
season 2 Found Dead merch.
Yeah,
When's
we're
this
trying
really
that.
Season 2.
I know. We're working on it.
What? All right,
What?
Found Dead podcast. I gotta listen to it.
Yes, you do.
But I
I
like.
binged it.
I know. I
Very
thought.
bingeable.
I gotta tweet that shit. There's gotta be something better than Twitter. I fucking hate
Yeah,
that.
Twitter's
Like, we
Twitter
gotta.
might be dead.
Maybe,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know what there is.
It's just
Well,
garbage. It seems
I
like
have a
mostly
Reddit,
bots. It's like weird.
I subreddit, the Doug Stanhope subreddit,
Yes, Reddit.
and I like fucking Reddit.
Reddit's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, one guy said you're fucking so fucking not funny, and I go, finally a guy I can drink with. You know what? Just tell me I'm fucking
Yeah.
unfunny all day long. It just don't tell me how I should feel about the Gaza Strip. Or
Right.
some
Yes,
nonsense.
yes, thank
Let's get
you.
back to basics. Me.
Well, and somebody posted on your Reddit too about all my book recommendations on Issues
Yeah.
with Andy, and I know who it is. It's Charles. He's my book buddy. That's what I call him. We message all the time about books. But,
Yeah, no, he was saying I can't listen to audiobooks, and then we talked to. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Blitzed is the one I recommended on that thread. Blitzed.
started it
Drugs
today.
in Nazi Germany.
Oh.
I started it today.
Oh, neat.
So
Oh, you
good.
like that one?
I want to read a book about
It's a good narrator too.
the drugs in the Trump administration. I read a Rolling Stone article, and it is great. I'm like, they know about Provigil. Our
Yeah.
fighter pilots, Ronnie Jackson was like prescribing them to everybody in Trump's White House. So they were like doing the same thing, like getting high on meth.
Pervital is the one that Nazis.
Previtol,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's right.
Yeah,
My
it's actually
phone right now.
it's actually PER Pervital.
Yeah, oh, that's right. That's right.
That works.
Like the Blitzkrieg was completely fueled by this methamphetamine Pervital that like they were forced to take. You have to stay awake for 3 days.
Yeah.
You have to.
Wow.
There's
Yeah.
a fucking army of meth heads. Fuck Nazis. Just
berserkers. Yeah.
Berserkers.
I don't have a house to clean, but I'll fucking kill somebody.
You can't beat that with
Yeah,
fire.
you give them no chores and
Yes,
meth. Ah!
No toasters to
if you
take
got-
They gotta
apart.
take something apart.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get
This
to the
floor is already buffed. Ah!
Again.
they I don't know if you got to this part, but there's where they were testing it because they didn't do enough testing before they like made their
You don't
troops
think?
take it.
You don't say.
But they did one test where like cognitive skills where okay you guys are on meth and the meth people answered the questions like
Faster.
but
Got them all wrong.
yeah. However it worked out, they go, this is perfect for a soldier. It's not gonna think.
We don't want them to think about it. Just move.
Kill, move, kill, move.
Oh my god, that's great. No, I worked at a metal shop one time, and I got fired for being so slow. And my uncle was the boss of head of the metal shop, and he comes over and he goes, "Do you see this guy, Christy? He just got here and he is working so fast and he's packing all these boxes, and you aren't doing shit. You get out of here. He's gonna do twice your boxes today. He's gonna pack them all up, and we don't need you anymore." And I was like, "What?" Devastated. And then I found out like 2 days later that they had shipped those boxes and they was just basically just thrown in. All of these metal parts just thrown in. And he tested positive for meth. And I'm like, "Fuck yeah."
Kristin,
Yeah.
can you come back, please?
I was like, "I got
Bygones
my
be
fucking job
bygones.
back. I'm slow, but I'm good." Great.
Anybody need some metal blackened?
Yeah.
My girl.
You
knows
need a
how
gun
to do
part,
it.
turn black, I got you.
Yeah. Like it.
All right, it's time for shredded beef tacos. Should be shreddable by now. Thank you guys for
Yay!
hanging out with us. We're gonna do more of these because it's springtime here and there's no bugs. It's the only good time
So
in
nice.
Bisbee.
Not too
where-
much wind.
But there's lead.
Now through May, it's not too hot, it's not too cold, and there's no fucking bugs that come with the monsoons.
Yep.
So we'll be doing a lot more patio podcasts. So make yourself up a little table where you watch the podcast, and put a little like a picnic table, and then have a little ice bucket, and make a picnic for yourself.
Yeah,
And join
make it
us
a
at
thing.
this seat right here.
Nice.
Love to have you.
Stanhope podcast. Bye bye. Oh,
Okay,
wait.
bye-bye now.
You got food in your teeth.
No. I just
No,
turned
you
my.
don't.
I need some dental floss.
Hi, I'm Doug Stanhope, as seen on YouTube over 600 times, and I'm here with a message for you about Supreme Tradition brand ground cinnamon. Now, when I was first diagnosed with high blood pressure and gout and nervous disorders, lupus, gum disease, upper, lower gums, as well as high cholesterol, I was told, eat oatmeal and don't be such a fucking asshole. So, to enhance my oatmeal, I turned to Dollar Tree Supreme Tradition ground cinnamon, which for over a fucking year, almost over a year, by 2 months under, for 10 months, I put this every fucking day on my instant oatmeal, which was going to cure all of my things. And now you might have heard, edit for you to cut in, maybe you've seen there's a recall on this $1.25 Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is the best of the dollar stores. Still everything $1.25 for the most part. And but they recalled this because of massive amounts of lead in it. And what's the problem with lead, you say? I say the same thing, people. Lead, let me tell you, has been published. Lead's high density, atomic number, and formability form the basis for use as lead as a barrier that absorbs sound, vibration, and radiation. Who wouldn't want that in their oatmeal? Are you crazy, Dollar Tree? Or do you just not need my $1.25? Lead has been known to have copper alloys such as brass and bronze that improve mechanability and for its lubricating qualities. And who doesn't like a bit of lubricating qualities, people? If you ask me, what kind of cinnamon do I want? One with no lead that can protect you from things like X-rays and alibis. Stay with me. Buy my products. I can't legally sell you this recalled product, even though I bought several, because I don't want to get left out when they're no longer available for $1.25. So maybe I bought a whole case, and then I can't sell them to you. But if you buy my book, No Encore for the Donkey, go to the website, go to the merch page, and maybe a bottle of lead-riddled ground cinnamon by Supreme Traditions. Maybe that shows up like we're handing it off. Bow down. See you on the Patreon. Here's another thing lead does. Coating for cables. Toxicity. Lead is a highly poisonous metal, whether inhaled or swallowed. By the way, I've even after it came out that this is being recalled because it's full of lead, this specific brand that I've been putting in my oatmeal for 10 months, I've still been using it because I mix it. But I mix it with really expensive shit and green powders and fucking fiber powders and protein powders and all this stuff. I'm not gonna how bad can it be? Just I finish off the batch of shit I mixed it with. Hang on, how bad? Lead is a highly poisonous metal, whether inhaled or swallowed, affecting almost every organ and system in the human body. This is my doctor, who's a medic from the war. I don't know if he's gonna like it. I've made it a point to now, anytime I say that my doctor, I go, who's really just a medic from the war. He was never in the war, but it's funny when you say that. It gives him not just credibility, but an image where I go, okay, so like oftentimes when I ask him about things, he'll just say, Google it. He's a medic from the war. He's not he's a medic. So I'll go, hey, listen, I get a kind of like a rash that just fucking look it up. How often should I take that? You prescribe me these anti-pheromones or whatever. How often should I take them? Fucking read the fucking bottle. That's my doctor. Just fucking read the fucking bottle. I'm sorry. I was looking for some bedside manner. Yeah, fucking call your mother. Lead is highly poisonous. At airborne levels of 100 mgm3 at the top, it's immediately dangerous to life and health. Most ingested lead is absorbed into the bloodstream. The primary cause of its toxicity is its predilection for interfering with the proper functioning of enzymes, which that's where my fucking liver went. Who? Enzymes. I don't know if just because the word enzyme and my liver and this brand of cinnamon come into play, coincidence or something more? It does so by binding to the sulfhydryl sulfhydryl groups found on many enzymes are mimicking and displacing other metals which act as cofactors. What have I said about you, Derrick? Forever, cofactor. Cofactors in many enzymatic reactions, the essential metals that lead. Here's another. Let me just go sideways for a minute. Lead and lead should read separately. Lead, LED, lead, LEAD. One should have one. Okay, I led you down the path. Then why do you have to have lead spelled two different fucking ways for two different meanings? One fucking spelling means one meaning. What fell? Goddamn. Did you see that it fell standing up? Yep, it's heavy on the bottom. Maybe that's what's going to be my saving grace, is that lead. If you saw this, I'm sure we can rewind the camera like a Zapruder film. What this did, it fell and then it landed straight up, which, see, 1,000,000 times, you're not going to do it. Lead. It was lead that led me down the path to a leaden desultory. Desultory? Check it. Lead made me feel not too good at the beginning. And then the more it started to destroy my spinal column, my brain synapse, the more I felt closer to lead, because it led me down a path to being more like Derrick, where everything's happy at every turn in the creek, because I don't leave my house neither. I sit here and I just stare at my feelings as though they're wobbly little ghosts with little jello bellies, and I go, who's got you in the belly? Feeling, emotion. And then I forget all about it, and I go back to lead can cause severe damage to the brain and kidneys and ultimately death. And this, I didn't write this. Some promotion just speaks for itself. Lead can cause severe damage to the brain. What they don't tell you on Wikipedia, and this is what the mainstream media is against you as the Dollar Tree buying public want to know, okay, lead can lead to death and brain damage and shit in your pants and having a high ayahuasca coming out of the back of your fucking spine. But exactly how many licks does it take to get to the center? How many bowls of oatmeal are you going to heavily garnish with lead-riddled Supreme Tradition ground cinnamon before I can say, oh, you are definitely the cause of my brain trauma, because I was pretty much relentless for 10 months every single day. I go, wait, I'm certainly drunk, but how drunk wouldn't I have been if it weren't for the fact that by mimicking calcium, lead can cross the blood-brain barrier, which is kind of like the sound barrier or the speed barrier, the blood-brain barrier. Wow! It can cross that. It degrades the myelin sheaths of neurons, reduces their numbers, interferes with neurotransmission routes, and decreases neuronal growth. And it's only $1.25. Yeah. Negative. That's all we do anymore. In the human body, lead inhibits propofol synthesis and fercochidolatides, prevents propofol promotion and the incorporation of iron into the profitable IX, the step that hemosynthesis that causes them micro anemia. Oh, anemia is on my latest things. What I'm saying, negative, it's an election year, but what about the savings? $1.25. Oh, where is the store brand $4.99? That's what you get at Safeway. $4.99 versus $1.25, and you're not willing to risk a little bit in a child's developing brain. Lead interferes with synapse formation in the cerebral cortex, neurochemical development, including that of neurotransmitters, she says as a snarky aside, and the organization of ion channels. Well, if you don't like that, you sound to me like just some kind of narcissistic leftist. Some kind of fucking shotgun in your one hand and your blue healer biting on your rabid wife's tit, fucking Trump happy, fucking negroid loving facts on ecstasy. That's what you sound like to me. Now, why don't you get yourself, if we're going to come together as a society, maybe we get a little Christmas cheer, a little of this eggnog out of this bottle of red eggnog, yes, whatever, and you pour yourself an eggnog and you say, come over, bring your sunblock and come over for Christmas Eve. We're going to pour a little bit of this Jim Jones lead-based, lead-oriented, and also led by lead oatmeal in a jar. And we're going to break bread and finally put this Middle East shit to sleep. Floats on the top. That's how you know it's got lead in it. Drive me home, Leadfoot.